Hey everybody, John from Retired Rider. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hey, want to do a little video on do you dress for the ride or the slide? I've been riding a lot of years and I've seen a lot of things. Um, I've seen people wear flip flops, sandals, shorts, no shirts. Same with the passenger. Well, usually it's a female, so she's wearing a shirt. But I've seen people, like I said, go shirtless and just wear shorts and flip flops while they're riding a motorcycle. I don't know how they do that. I mean, especially with the Harley with an air cooled bike, wearing sandals or flip flops. I don't know. And shorts, I don't know. There's a lot of heat coming off of this motor. I mean, there's a lot. You're out on a 90-degree day, 92-degree day, and you're riding. I don't know how you can wear shorts. I don't know how you could wear sandals or flip flops. I just don't. I don't even know how you could shift the gears, to be honest with you, with that kind of footwear on. But I mean, I've seen people do it. I mean, like I have my deflectors here, my heat deflectors, and I still get hot with jeans on. I still can feel a lot of that heat. Uh, so I mean, and I see people, fully dressed. They'll have their leather jacket on. They'll have their leather riding pants on. They'll have their leather gloves on. They'll have their, like I said, helmets on. They'll have just, I mean, they're just totally dressed to the max. And that's on a 90-degree day. I don't know how they stay cool, unless they got some kind of cooling system in that jacket or that suit or what they're wearing. I have no idea. Now, me, I don't wear a helmet all the time, and that's something that I've been rethinking a lot lately. Is how often do I wear a helmet? Um, you could be, I mean, I think about this all the time. You could be cruising at 10, 15 mile an hour, just stopping at a light or pulling up in the driveway or whatever, and somehow happen to drop that bike. And if you don't catch yourself and you hit your head on that asphalt or that concrete, it's not going to be a good day. Um, I know people say to me, well, it doesn't matter what you're wearing because if you're cruising along down the highway at 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, 80 mile an hour, you hit that slide. If you have to put it down or lay it down, you hit that slide, nothing's going to stop that asphalt from tearing you up. And that's probably a true statement. Um, I was in an accident several years ago where I went into a slide. A person pulled out in front of me, went into a slide. I slid down the road. The bike went ahead of me. And by the time I got to his vehicle, I was pretty. I mean, I had long sleeve shirt on, I had the jeans on, I had my boots on, but my knees, my elbows, my wrists, just anywhere that asphalt got, I mean, it ate into me good. But I will say one thing: that day, for some reason, I had a helmet on, and I did smack the side of that car pretty hard, right with my face. But I had a full face helmet on, and it saved my life. So you would think from that day on I would wear helmets every time I got on a bike, but unfortunately I don't. Um, some people say helmets are an issue for them because it blocks their vision to peripheral vision, and they don't like it's hard for them to turn their head back. That's not really an issue for me. That's not why I don't wear a helmet most of the time. For me, it's more the ride. For me, it's more feeling the ride, the wind in my face, the wind, that's what I like. I like being out in the open on my two wheels going down the road. That's what I like. And to me, being in a helmet, I feel, I don't know if you would say claustrophobic, but I feel like I'm trapped. And I can't find a helmet that I really like. I mean, I like the full face helmet, but then it's hot. And then you feel like you got this weight, on your head. And that's the only reasons I don't like the helmets. It's not because I can't see or it's or anything like that. It's just I guess a preference. I mean, we all should wear them. I think. I mean, it could save your life. It saved my life. But it's that feel that I like feeling open. I don't like that just feel like I'm enclosed. But now, like when we go out of town and we're on the interstate, we definitely wear our helmets. We wear our riding jackets, where we wear the Screaming Eagle, and they do let the air flow through, so you don't get too hot. We wear those. We wear our boots. My wife always wears jeans. She always does. I always wear jeans. Like I said, she always wears proper shoes, and she always has her hair done the proper way. And like I said, on the highway, we're in jackets. She's in a helmet. I'm in a helmet, and we make sure we're dressed, at least somewhat to be protected. Especially, it's not just being protected from the slide if you were to go down. It's also protecting you from anything that's coming up from the road. There's a lot of things that come up from the road. If you ride, you know this. I mean, you can be hit by bugs, you can be hit by sand, you can be hit by gravel, and you can be hit by just about anything that's flying through the air, flying off other vehicles, flying off of trucks. You can have your glasses on and they can fit you snug, and you could have dirt go right up into your glasses, right into your eyes as you're going down the road. I've had that happen to me on several occasions, and you're trying to be able to see, and then something flies in your eye. So there's a lot of dangers out there with that. With a helmet on, you're riding down the road or you're riding down the highway, you're not going to get much flying up into your helmet. Especially if it's a full face helmet, you're not going to get a lot of sand or dirt flying up in there. But with just sunglasses on, yeah. I mean, I've actually had a bee go between. I was cruising down the road, and I had a bee go up underneath my glasses. It was flying around in my sunglasses as I was riding. So that was a scary experience. So I ended up having to pull off to the side of the road and get the bee out. And luckily, I did not get stung. So I've had some issues. I had one time I was out cruising. It was later in the evening. It was late at night. And went down into a dip. The road went down into a dip and back up. And luckily, I had my helmet on that night because something came across the road. Some kind of bird, I don't know what it was, but something came across the road and it just smacked me right in the front of my helmet. And I went back, and when I went back, I almost let go of the handlebars. I mean, that's how much it pushed me back. So fortunately, that night I was wearing a helmet, because if I wasn't wearing a helmet, who knows what might have happened. I most likely would have not been able to hold on to the handlebars. So that's just for an example why helmets are important and should be worn. Like I said, I'm guilty. My wife's guilty. We don't wear helmets all the time, but we will on the interstate. We will when we're going up in the mountains and places like that. We will wear our helmets, but we should be wearing them all the time. Another thing is, like I said, I can't understand how people can just wear shorts and flip flops, just and even no shirts. And I mean, the bug smacking you is, I mean, that's, bug smacks you in the forehead or in the chest, you're going to feel it. And without a shirt on, you're going to feel it even more. And like I said, the heat coming off that motor, if you just have shorts on, you just have sandals on, I have no clue how they do that. I just can't. I mean, I have my boots, I always have my boots on, always have my jeans on. Like I said, my wife's always dressed the same way, and I still can feel that gravel, and I still can feel that stuff hitting my legs. I can imagine how it would feel with just wearing shorts. Anyway, let me know how you guys dress when you ride. Do you just ride with whatever you got on and don't give it much thought? Do you ride? Do you ride with full leathers on? Do you ride with leather jacket on all the time? Do you ride with just a seasonal jacket? Do you ride? Just how do you dress when you ride? Like I said before earlier in the video, I know I'm going to hear comments from people that if you it doesn't matter what speed, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, when you're going a certain speed, you're gonna grind into it and grind into that asphalt. And I agree with that, but it does help to a certain extent. And that helmet can save our lives. Like I said earlier, I'm giving a lot more thought to wearing helmets a lot more, because especially with today's the way people drive these days. We get cut off so much. People just getting real close to us, just riding up our butts a lot, and it gets scary out there at times. And I don't scare easy because I've been riding many years and I don't scare easy, but lately, I don't know, man. It's just, you got road rage going on out there. It's getting crazy. But anyway, just a short video. See what you guys think. Leave a comment down there in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know how you dress. Let me know how you feel about it. That's my opinion on it. And like I said, everybody's got their own thing. I don't ever disrespect anybody. I don't ever put anybody down. I mean, what you do on your bike and how you dress and how you want to ride is totally up to you, and I respect that. That's just a little quick video on how I feel about dressing on motorcycles and how you should dress. And well, not how you should dress, how I feel we all should dress, really, just to protect us from the elements. And the elements not being just the cold air or the hot air or anything. I'm talking about the elements coming up off the road. And there's a lot of things that can hit you up off the road. But like I said, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Y'all take care of yourself. Be safe out there.